all of it out of the way. And that's the, it looks very similar to the non-bread region. It's got one of these. Excellent. So yeah, let's go. Let's go back to thinking about smithies. Number of shops maxed. Okay, that's great. So let's populate all of those shops. Oh my god. Yeah, basically we are kind of like moving in en masse. Wow, we are blazing through our 20 million. Yeah, I wasn't aiming to do a money making guide this early, but it looks like we might have to. Yeah, look, now we're out of money! Concern it. Okay, let's look at the kind of situation on the ground. Okay, that's not a bad price on grains, 103. Yeah, we don't look at that number. We look at that number there. So 103 is a good number. 81 is a decent-ish number. Meat is a... Meh. And then the next lot, our favourite is the this lot here, of course. We want to look at kind of ores and metals. That's what we're shifting focus to. So salt, that's actually not a good price, even though it's under 100. And of course our favourite would be gold. Yay! We've become kind of gold traders. That's not a bad price. Copper is not good. Okay. Alright. These are numbers, but these are the numbers we care about because we're like big time industrialists. We're not gonna, inverted commas, make money. We're just gonna let this turn over. There you go. And of course we don't have the the job roles set up yet either. So yeah, we've got 3.5 million. We're making like 3.5 million a month. Our smithies don't make that much money, only because the kind of overall economy of this region is depressed. It is a depressed economy because we've just like liberated it from the rebels, from the Star Wars rebels. So let's continue upgrading. Yeah, I don't think 22 enables us to do anything. Does it? I think courtesan, I did have access to courtesans before. Yeah, so banks are at 23 and exchanges are at 25. So I do want to get into banks and exchanges and what have you. Something we didn't do, which we should have done, was hired a bunch of people. There might not. I mean, I guess the population is pretty good. So, okay, government affair. The position of deputy governor of Narnbred is vacant. Yeah, we know all that. I don't actually want my generals to move into political roles. Not governorship roles. We don't need a deputy governor at all. We don't care. We can start like looking at right in 100, relationship 100. Right in. Actually, that might be a good way of. There you go. Relationship with them plus 46. That's grand. That's grand. Yeah, I guess this is moving forward by 1 day every time. I knew I'd missed one. Hold on. Yeah, great. Awesome. There you go. So that's that lot done. Ooh. Okay, so let's just go into each one of these. Ugh. Position of Deputy Governor of Danyang. Oh boy. Yeah, and again, the problem we're facing is we just don't have enough manpower. That's the problem. All of these things are open, but we just don't have... we don't have the personages to move in. And yeah, we've got one guy. But I really don't want her to go in. Chief Censor of Narn. Yeah, that was the guy we just did, right? I mean, we could just pump his relationship. Wow, that's a bit of an exploit. Magistrate of Jianye. Sure. Okay, they're deputy whatevers. Deputy magistrates, yeah. I can speak honest. I can speak good English good. Okay. Is this the last one now? So that's like thousands of people that we've just given the jobs to. Each one of these is 100. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700 people. 750 people. We've given jobs to now. So yeah. That's a thing, all right. I'm gonna try this again. Yeah, okay. Yay! Nice. Nice, but yeah, it's pumped up. Yeah, I should have bought all those first, shouldn't I? That's what I should have done. Before I pump the economy. Yeah, I am not a good capitalist. Nice. Okay, that's the end of people who want to get houses. There you go. So house rented. Chief censor of none. What? Why is his relationship not going up? What a scumbag. What a scumbag. Anything else that's in ruins? I guess all of these houses are in ruins. We've got to fix the courtesan lounge. We'll get free services from the courtesan lounge. So let's make it a priority to fix the courtesan lounges. What else has fallen to bits? Yep, the bookstore. But yeah, we only care about +40. I mean, there might be some stuff hanging around. That's 30. Nah. There's nothing. Yeah, okay, so we can't exploit that. That's a shame. So yeah, revenue of 62 per month. Again, pretty low, but that's like I keep saying, it's a depressed economy. It will build over time. And as we repair all of this nonsense. Yeah, so I guess each one is... Yeah, it does. It builds economy. Yeah, in... Ugh. Ugh! I thought we had... No. Let's give them another... $500,000? Sure, why not? So I'm going to let that tick over, just so we get even more money, and then we'll go and look at this Fief. Okay, so we've got an exam here. His writing is low. His writing is 20. I don't know if 20 does it. Let's try them as well. Okay, everybody passed. So yeah, writing of 20 does get it. That's probably the best you're going to get there. So yeah, we need to set up somebody to collect all of this. I can't be expected to click on things. But yeah, we do have 6 million though, so that's pretty neat. Do we just do this or not? I'm going to say not, but... Let's take a quick look at, before we move on, let's take a quick look at the citizens. Right, and a 48 is a no. Charisma of... okay. They're all marriaged. Fine. I will move on. I'm just thinking, like, we'll come back and I'll increase all of that. I'll repair all of this afterwards. No, we don't have anybody. We just don't have anybody. I would say after we get the quest cleared, I'd say those are not a good idea. Maybe, or maybe they are. Maybe it is a good idea. I don't. Who can say? Let's say. So I think we move on. Let's look at our Fief. So yeah, this is what you're faced with when you get yourself a Fief, and the reason why we've got a Fief is from taking over the various the various regions. So we'll go into a little bit real quick. It's each one of these provincial cities which may or may not provide a Fief. So you got to do a bit of save scumming on the first hand. I didn't need to. I got this first time, which was pretty neat. But you do have to go in and take over the province yourself. You can't leave it up to the Imperials to take it over, or you won't get an opportunity to grab yourself a Fief. Like I say, I wanted to do this one off camera just because I'm really sorry, but I didn't really know what I was doing. I wanted to go through and like think think through stuff, which I find difficult to do on camera. I'm sorry. We also need to think about expansion. We could probably do that now. Should we grab that one? Yeah, there you go. Kawaji. Okay, so yeah, so it'll only be this final boss here, which will make you eligible or not for a thief. What I would like to do is fund rebels, because we still don't have a private army. I am using like public troops, obviously troops from my various political positions, which includes the Imperial Army. If you're the War Minister, so you do want to be the War Minister, that is an absolutely enormous army. And the bad side, I mentioned this before, was government troops will bring your morale down. So yeah, we will do the next one on camera, I promise. Forest. There is actually a well, there's a few different ones here. Convince the Empire to attack foreign cities. Actually, we might be able to do that. The Empire refused, you ugh. There you go, you fudger. And that's, yeah, I have done this many times, but we didn't have the quest to do, so there you go. While they're fighting, we need to him and her do it. Why so few troops? Ugh. But our morale is enormous. So let's look at this. One of the quests is actually 2. Where does it say? Build a warrior shrine. Okay, I can still do that. Participate in hunting trips. Oh. Might 27. Might 76? That's insane. You can go in there. So yeah, mostly the way I've delineated this is that boys learn the martial and ladies learn the non-martial. Hunt down a hare, a deer, a bear, and a deer. So yeah, oh, we got a bear paw. That's awesome, and that's where bear paws come from. Yeah, wow, cool. That's great.
I'm sorry about the balls.